Okay, so let's start. I'm going to do a Megaman 1 speedrunning tutorial outlining the different tricks that are in the game and some basic strats and some advanced strats. So my aim is that this video should be the only thing you need to open to get to know how to run Megaman 1. And I'm nowhere near a Megaman 1 expert by any means, so I might forget stuff. I've only been running this for 2 months, but I saw the need to actually have a resource where players could go to check on how to run Megaman. So yeah, that's a bit of background. I'm basically just going to play through each of the stages and tell you about the different strats that I use and that other people use. So if you have any questions, just feel free to ask them. So let's go. For speedrunning Megaman 1, you start with Cut Man. That's because he's easy to kill with the Buster. So I'm going to show you the movement for the first screen. I've actually failed there. So what's worth to mention about the first screen here? Basically, you can just mimic this. So here starts. Here you see something that's not apparent the first time you watch Megaman speedrun. On that ladder there to the right, to position yourself correctly, to be able to jump it up, you need to jump and hold down. That makes Megaman autocorrect himself to the X position of the ladder, so you can jump straight up afterwards. So let's see if I can show you how it would look. There we go. That's how it should look. So I actually did 2 tricks there. The first one, the auto-aligning, and jumping up here. Then I want to jump up here. And here comes the second trick. If you press jump in Megaman's jumping climb, you see when he climbs up the ladder, he has this animation where he kind of goes upward a couple of frames. If you see what happens now when I hold right, he stops for a couple of frames before he proceeds to move right. But if I press jump and right, let's see if I can get a good example. No. There you see, I cancel his climbing up animation and makes him go forward a bit faster. There we go, that's perfect. So, first screen done. So the optimal way would be something like this. Cancel that ladder animation, jump up here, short jump, short jump, short jump, short jump. You can see that there was a fluid motion through all that screen, using only short jumps. So here we come to this screen. I use this strat. Let me make a save state up there. Oops. I've already showed you this screen, so. So basically, you can do this screen 2 ways, like this. Whoops. No. You jump and grab the ladder, and then you should jump. The top shooter should shoot that shot, and then you can jump and kill him. I haven't really done that method though. I use this strat. It works consistently for me. So just jump and shoot that guy, jump and shoot that guy. It's pretty easy. So this screen, this jump is really hard, and you'll most likely fail it before you get a feel for it. This is where RNG comes into play. The jumping pattern of those crackheads, as they are unofficially named, are pretty random. So you want to shoot the first two guys, and the third guy can give you a good or a bad pattern, so you need to adjust. That was a good one, by the way. That was a bad one, because he homed in on us. Okay. So anyway, here comes the second method, or trick, really. If you take damage and press select, there's two, just start and select. Start brings up the menu screen, or weapon selection screen. Select just pauses the game. And watch what happens now if I pause in the air, or press select in the air. I stop my horizontal momentum, which is great, because if you take damage, you don't get boosted back. You see, if I just take damage, he can like push me to the hole, but if I press select and then select again fast, I reset my horizontal momentum, which is a strat we will use so much in this game. And here also, look at how I do this. So that's how you do that. You need to take damage, press select again, and you need to be fast so that you can climb up to the top before your invulnerability frames ends. This screen is also kinda random, because these guys work on a global timer, which means that they might have different patterns each time. This is a good pattern, I think. Yeah, this is the best pattern. You can just climb up there like that, without worrying. And of course I have a save state, so it will play out the same every time. Let's see if I can get a bad pattern. Yeah, there you see, that's a bad pattern. That guy will just go right there. Then you need to wait a bit before climbing up. So you need to like adapt to the pattern. Oh, okay, he didn't go right there. And there I got the normal one again. Okay. Yeah, it's dependent on which frame you enter the screen, I think. So that's like the backup strat if that guy seems to be a douche. Then we have this screen. Here I'll use the select trick again. Cancel the horizontal momentum. Press select again. Climb up the ladder. And that is bad RNG, because the top guy usually, or yeah, he can go to the right before you get up there. Let's see if we can recreate that. So that was a bad pattern for the top guy. Let's see if we can get a good pattern. No, that was not a good pattern. That was the good pattern. You see, you can just jump up there. So what you can do if you get the bad pattern is jump up, and then in the air, almost as soon as you press jump, press select. That will make you... Yeah, you saw what I did there. So I actually kept my invulnerability frames when going up the ladder, and I didn't have to take damage by that guy. Okay, Nuda says something interesting here. If you jump right after the select, and you can make it past the bad pattern. Okay. So if I get a bad, if I jump here, if I jump there and press select, I can actually make it past without having to do the second select. Like that. Okay. It's pretty tight, but you can do that. So this screen is pretty straightforward. There is a bad pattern here. Like that, you see he just zooms out there. And this is what happens if you try to go fast here. You'll take damage by him. I got knocked back there. You can actually cancel the knockback if you feel like you can, if you have enough HP for it. Like this. No. Like that. And the reason why you do select in the first jump here is that you delay that guy's pattern, because otherwise he will come down and damage you. But if I do select, I delay the global timer, or well, those guys' patterns, so I can easily get up here. So let's go with that for now. This is pretty straightforward. Shoot 2 bullets here to kill both those guys. Drop down. And here's a neat trick. If you see at the bottom there's a ladder. If you jump at the top of the screen here and hold up, you see you can grab the bottom ladder from the top of the screen. So the strat for this screen is just jump, hold up, and then press jump again to let go of the ladder. Not much here, just come down here. This guy can give you good patterns. He can give you high jumps, so you can just run under him. And depending on how much life you have, depending on the RNG on the rest of this level, he can actually kill you if he gives you a bad pattern. But now he gives you a good pattern, so yay, let's go with that. Now, when entering the boss area, or the intermediate boss area, or the first boss door, always do it by jumping, because that will make you keep some horizontal momentum while going in there. So the strat for this room is just kill this guy, get used to which pixel that can damage that guy. See where I do the shot now. Okay, first boss. So this is how this boss fight looks like. Whoa, no, that's not how it looks like. Pretty straightforward. The reason you jump there in the beginning, well, you can just do like this, you can just go down here and start damaging him. But that is slow, and we are speedrunners. So you want to be able to damage him before dropping down. And then just jump over his weapon and just fire away until he's dead. And grab the orb. There is a really hard strat which coolkid uses, where he, before the final shot, he jumps up to grab the orb in midair. Let's see if I can just... So, from here, he does... Okay. That's not what I wanted. But coolkid uses that strat a lot. So, if you're interested in that strat, which doesn't really save that much time, then you're free to watch it, I guess. Ask coolkid if not, or Nudua. So, Catman is done. A really good time for the first Catman split would be 2:16. I've seen people get 213, no, 214, but my gold split is like 217. So yeah. So the second man is Elec Man. So as soon as you get to screen, just press left and start as fast as you can. Okay. So for his first screen, it's pretty finicky until you get the timing down, but the only thing you need to know is that just press jump and the other direction on the same frame and you will get it like 100% of the time. And do it exactly as you land. Not hard. So for this room there are 2 strats. You can jump and shoot that guy, then... well, I'm not good at this strat though. So jump and shoot that guy, jump and shoot that guy, and then go up. But the easier strat looks like this. See what I did there? As soon as I took damage from him, I pressed select twice. This room, there's not really much you can do other than waiting for that beam. Here comes another trick in the game. Let me just kill everything. Oh, that was bad. So, when on a ladder, there's a couple of things you can do. I'll show you. If you just go for the top, you'll get shot down by those guys. And if you shoot 1, shoot 2... okay, you can actually do it like that. But there's a strat while on the ladder. You see what I do there? That's actually... it's free... actually 3 button presses there. First, I shoot, then I press jump to let go of the ladder. Fast it would look like this. And then I press up to re-grab the ladder. It's faster than just doing this. You see? You barely lose any vertical momentum rather than doing this. So yeah, strat for this screen would be like this. And then just climb up. Or you could do it like this also. That was bad. You need to shoot 2 bullets right after one another. Like that. Same here. So here, just wait here. Jump up here, and here, and here. You kinda just have to learn the timing. This is the screen of nightmares. So many runs have been lost to the screen. Let's see if I can get it first try here. I don't really think I can do that. Okay, I got it. But basically, you want to press a jump when half of Megaman is outside that ledge. Or you fall down and lose like 15 to 20 seconds because you need to wait for these again. You see, it's not that easy. So this screen would look something like jump up here and then jump up there. Nothing fancy here, just jump, 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 grab ladder. On this screen we use the ladder shoot strats again. Kill 2 of them, then climb up. Here just jump up, press up, press up, and then jump. And here, jump. You just need to shoot 1 of them, and then climb up. Now, why we choose this stage second is that we can actually get that magnet beam. Normally, you would have needed Gutsman's power to be able to get in there, take those blocks. But we can actually do that like this. I'll show it first, how it would look. And now I have the magnet beam. So what I did there, at first, you need to get into this position. This position signifies that you have gotten the first trick. To get there, you need to press down and shoot, but you can only press them for 1 frame, so you need to let go of them as soon as you press them. Which isn't really easy. So you just have to do it until you've gotten it. And you need to face right, because if you face left, you will never get it. So you need to face right and then down and shoot for 1 frame. Like that. Once here, press up. Here, you need to be at the apex of your jump and then hold right. You see, I'm on the same level as the magnet beam right now. Problem is, if I just press left here, I fall down. So the trick to getting out of the wall is to hold right for a very short amount of time and then press left on the next frame. Like that. Now I can actually crawl my way here and grab the beam. Be careful though, because if you overshoot it and end up inside, like, come on, like this, you've softlocked the game and you can't get out of here. It's an instant reset. So you need to like, yeah, that was pretty good. So once you grab the beam and is still inside the wall, see if I can get it. Press jump once. Then you'll be here again. Then you need to exit the wall with the same strategy. I use this strat. I just mash right and left until I get out of the wall, really. There is a faster strat which you can do. I'll explain it, but I'll not go further into it right now. So you grab the beam, jump and press right, which will reset you to this position. Now, if you press left and jump, the jump has to be pressed like 1 to 3 frames after left. You can actually jump up to the next level. This is a really hard strat though, and it's inconsistent. I can't even do it. I'm not practicing at all, so... But know that you can do this if you feel that, wow, I'm going for the world record time, and I need to save time here. Can actually jump up there. Okay, I'll not waste more time here. You know that you can do that now, at least. Canuda says that this wall is always the same frame. So if you get the timing down for the left plus jump, you can get it every time. So, next screen. Jump and grab the ladder, jump, press start. Ideally, you want to take damage before pressing start. So, once you've taken damage from that guy, press start. And here, switch to your magnet beam, because we will use the magnet beam for the next screens. Then just jump up here. Now, there are a couple of strategies for this screen. I'll show you the one I use. And I'll not go into details on how the magnet beam works, because if you want to run the game, you should know that. I use that strat. However, you can also do it like this. It's a bit harder. There we go. So So what I do is I press jump and select on the frames after. Then I'll teleport up over the beam without taking damage. And then I just hold up and place a beam to the left, drop down on it and jump again. So it looks like this in real time. Yeah, that's what happens. That's why it's inconsistent, and that's why I used the other method. There it worked. So if you feel that you can't do this trick, just do my strat instead. Okay. Next screen. Start by putting a beam to the left here. Take damage from that guy. Climb up. Place another beam. Now, there's some RNG here. That crackhead on the top can actually come down and damage you if he feels like it, so yeah. For this screen, we want to grab that ladder as high as possible, so you just do it like that. For this screen, now, if you did my strat, if you used my strat 2 screens ago, you used 2 magnet beams to go up. That means you can't use 3 magnet beams on this screen. You can't use the strats I'm going to show to you now, because then you won't have enough magnet beams for the tricks in the subsequent screens. But I'll show you one strat here. That's what happens if you do it too early. So that's ideally what you want to do. I do it like this though. No, I don't do it like that at all. I'm just lying. So I basically just wait for that guy, then jump up here. It's a little bit slower. And here's RNG again. He can do a low jump, and then you need to cancel with select, so you can continue forward at a faster pace. So here's a pretty hard section. I'll show it once first. And that's how we get up there. So what I actually do, if you remember what I said before about not doing like this, but doing like this instead. This is the exact same strategy, but I use the magnet beam instead. Like that. So just hold left while on the ladder, shoot, press jump, and then press up again. That makes you shoot the magnet beam and then climb up. Then you need to walk out on the magnet beam. Like that, and then jump as soon as you can. So that's basically what you do here. You need to be pretty fast here. You do it 2 times to the left, and then you can... Whoa! That was bad. You do it 2 times to the left. And then just jump and put 1 to the right. There we go! So... Elec Man. Press pause as soon as you can. Switch to Catman's weapon. There's 2 strats for this boss. There's this one, which is a bit inconsistent, I think. There's actually 3 strats for this boss. You need for him to stop and go into his throwing animation. Then you can shoot and time the last one. The other strat, which I use, is like this. It's not like that. Sorry. Ah. There we go. That strat enables us to grab the orb when it's at a higher position. So I actually think that is faster. So first, shoot the Catman and then move slightly to the... First shoot, move slightly to the right. Then as soon as the cat weapon is back to you, jump and shoot another one. Like this. And then jump again to grab the orb. The third method, here's a pretty neat trick. Just watch this. So what happens when you press select is that the bosses in vulnerability frames proceeds, but everything else is stopped. So you can actually do like that to defeat the boss. It's really hard to do it optimally though. So that's why I use this strat instead. So yeah, you can do it like that if you want to. I go for the swag factor for this boss. Okay, Elec Man done. Next is Iceman. First jump and shoot this guy. If they drop stuff, pick them up, because otherwise you will lag the screen. And there you need to jump and switch to magnet beam, because you can save some frames that way. Then just play some beams over it. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Let's just load a save state. I forgot to put a save state there. It's pretty straightforward. On this screen, you kind of need to know how long the magnet beams will be on the screen, and you'll need to place the next magnet beam just before the previous one disappears. I'm so bad right now. So that covers the first portion. Now here is now comes a trick that is so hard for new runners to this game to understand. I'll show it to you once though. That's called the ice zip. So what you want to do, you want to align a beam just the pixel under. You see there, that's the pixel under the score. That's the visual cue you have for this beam. So you need to align a beam right under that score. Jump up on it, then do a long beam to the right. And we can take it from there. That's 1 pixel low. You see, that's 1 pixel low. You see, it's not even easy for me. Press the long beam, full jump. Do a full jump up on it. Face left. That will make Megaman progress to the right. And once you go all the way to the right, press jump. If you jump before you go to the right, all the way to the right, you will die. Hold the right, jump, and shoot on that screen, and you will get that every time. So optimally, it looks like that. Let me just... Whoops. Now, the strat for actually placing this first beam differs. This is the method that works for me. You can just watch my inputs. and hear my button presses as well. You see, I have like a, I don't know, 60% probability of landing a beam. So hold right, shoot, jump, and then just jump again. And we're done for that screen, I think. Now here we have an option of, I can show you both strats here. If you've wasted too many beams on that first zip, you can opt to... wait, let me show you. If you... let's take that from the ice zip. So the ice zip is a pretty hard trick. And if you don't want to go for the ice zip, you would do something like this. Just don't care about that. Go down here. Place 3 beams, jump up here. You can actually make it past here with just 1 beam if you place it like there or something. Now, we're in this position now. Later in the stage, there's a thing called corridor zip. And if we go all the way over here now, we won't have any magnet beams to do that corridor zip. So, at this point, either we have failed the first ice zip many times, or we've used this strat. So, either we could just go over here without taking that weapon refill. And don't care about doing any more tricks for this stage. And the rest would look like this without any tricks. Take damage by him, and then press pause and switch to electricity weapon. Remember to jump when entering those doors. Kill the first one, jump over the rest. And then go inside the boss room. And this boss looks like this. And he's dead. So what I did there, I shot him in the air. We jump forward, shoot. Pause with select. And you can see when his invulnerability frames disappear, because you see that the hit animation sorta disappears. And how invulnerability frames works in this game is that every boss has a different timing for when their invulnerability frames end. This boss has a really fast... the invulnerability frames end really fast for this boss. Which is why we can cancel pretty fast. Like this. And there we go. So, that was the normal strat for this stage. If you didn't go for the first ice zip or had very low beams to make it here. Now, say that, okay, we want to try some other tricks. Either we made it here on the first magnet beam for the first zip. Then we can just go over and then try the other tricks. But if we are low on beams, we could grab that weapon refill here. Like this. That'll make us have some more beams to try out other tricks. Remember, if you saw what I did there a couple of seconds ago, if you get hit by a bullet, be sure to press select, otherwise they will damage boost you and you will be dead. So, if you get here, you can do two things. Either we can go directly to the boss the normal way, or we can do a second zip here. Let me see if I can get it. There we go. So what matters is what pixel your magnet beam ends up on. There we go. And one thing to note is that you can't be all the way to the right here when going to the next screen, because that will mess up the next screen. So let's see if I can get this. There we go. Okay, hold right and jump and shoot, as I told you before. Right, shoot and jump, and you should be able to get to that beam as well. This might take some time because I've just started practicing this. There we go, and then just jump again. Okay. There we go. That's how it looks like. And then we can make it here much faster. This is a pretty big gamble though, because that trick is pretty hard and it relies on pixel perfect beam placement here. But now I've shown you how it looks like that. So either you do this trick, but there is a better way to actually spend your magnet beams. So just go here. What I'm going to show you now is called the corridor zips, which looks like this. Well, I can get the first one. Don't feel bad if you don't get both, or if you don't get any one, for that matter. You waste a little bit of time if you don't get any of them, but I got both, so that saves like 5-6 seconds. So what you need to do is, I only know about one setup for this, and it's the one I use. I bump my head into the wall, and then shortly afterwards I release the beam. Then I jump up on the beam and face left. That will make Megaman go to the right, as we have seen in the zips before this. There's nothing much else in it really. So you just have to learn here what pixel or the timing for how to do this. Again, there might be a better setup so that works for you, but know that you can do this. There we go. Okay. Switch electricity and let's go. So, we've done Cut Man, Elec Man, Ice Man. Now, we're moving on to Fire Man. This is the most fun stage, in my own opinion. So, we have the first zip here. You need to place a beam at that position. You see that pixel there? It's the pixel just below the white pixel, which is below the red pixel in the gray wall there. So when you've gotten the beam to that position, just jump onto it and press left. And that will make you zip through this wall. Now you saw that I zipped a little bit too far to the right because we need to go down that ladder. So once you've jumped up and pressed left on the beam, wiggle right and left like this. Sometimes you don't get it on the first or second try or third try. You see, I wiggled, so I kind of escaped the wall a little bit sooner. Again, this is just timing. There we go. And there I forgot to wiggle. Now, if you can't do that, there is another strat. You go here, climb up on the ladder, then on this exact pixel, you can see that there is a one. I use Megaman's right hand or left hand, depending on how he climbs, as a reference. There is one grey pixel over his hand, then there's one red pixel. This is the position you need to be in. Now throw a long beam to the right. And just jump up onto it and press left. And that will give you the same result. It's a bit slower than if you... but still faster than if you do like 4 or 5 of those beams. So that is a 100% consistent strat, but not necessarily the fastest strat. Similarly, there's the same trick here. And you can see this position, we can do like this, and then zip just right out here. I don't go for this though, because if we drop down and we spend a lot of time here trying to get the right pixel, oh, and there we go. You just end up losing time instead. But that's something you can do if you feel like it. So here, jump, whoa. Ideally you don't want to take damage there. Like that. Then we have this screen. That wasn't good at all. Well, that's a bad screen. I'll try to show you how it's supposed to be done. No. Well, that was kind of a... I saved. Okay. Yeah, that is the lowest pixel you can place the second beam on. But that's how you're supposed to do that. Oh, I'm so bad right now. There we go. Okay. Here, you can do it like that. And, I don't know, I can use 1 or 2 beams to get up here, depending on how high I place the first one. So, you can grab 1 beam here, or 2 beam, well, I mean 1 weapon reveal, or 2 weapon reveals. I always get 2 of them. It wastes like 1.5 seconds, but that sets me up for the rest of the stage. So, what you can do here is another zip. It looks like this. No, it doesn't look like that. No, 1 pixel too low. Again, here you need to use the score counter as a reference. There, that's perfect. No? Okay. Fuck you then. What I usually do after grabbing these two, I just place a beam, jump over, and then just go here, not risking anything, and then just go down to the next screen. But you can actually do a zip here. I'm trying to get it. And not dying in the process. So you can do like this, then try 1 or 2 times, then okay, I didn't get it, and then just proceed. I think that's 1 pixel too low. Oh, that was it. Okay. So that's how it looks like. And when you get that, you face the left and wait for Megaman to go all the way to the right. Press jump. and transition down to the screen below. Then you hold left, right, jump and shoot, just like in the Iceman stage if you remember. And then just jump again. I'll try to show you how it looks like. I think that one might be... yeah, that was one pixel too high. Let's just make a save state here. That's one pixel too low, I think. Okay, that was perfect. Now hold left jump and shoot. And then we end up here. Press left to exit the wall. Now, if you didn't do that, but opted to skip that, or if you didn't get the trick, you would be down here. And here you'll place one beam just so that it ends over that ledge there. Then just walk right, left, and then drop down. Or you could just jump from the beam as well. That works. Or just wait here if you shot too long, and you'll drop down and you'll zip out this wall. Now, if you get the zip up there on the first try, which I did before, you save 2.5 seconds, but you can just as easily do this. So we're here. Proceed to the right, throw one beam here, throw another one, then just jump up here. So what you want to do here, you want to align with the ladder, press up or down, then just jump up, place one beam to the left, jump up on it, jump up here, and here is the single most aggravating trick in the game before you actually get it. I'll show you how it looks like first. Now I'll die because I did it the wrong way. This isn't hard when you know how to do it, but I'm just sucky right now. That's not how you do it. There we go. That trick saves us from having to go all the way right there and then left down there. So what you do is that you want to use the ladder as a reference for this first beam, which is this pixel. Once again, there must be one gray pixel above Megaman's hand for this to work. So place one beam to the right, climb up on it, shoot another beam, but don't stop moving on the beam. Like that. So it looks like this. Now here is the most important part. What you want to do now is that you want to do a short jump up on top of the second magnet beam, and then you need to grab the ladder on the bottom there, you see. I talked about how you could grab a ladder on the bottom from the top. So that's essentially what you want to do. But if you jump from the first beam on the wrong pixel, then you will hear, instead of Megaman landing with a dit, he will land with a trit. And if you hear that sound, you know that you will die on the next screen. Let me showcase that for you. So if you jump on the wrong pixel, whoops. Okay, actually, actually that audio cue isn't consistent. There you heard that it sounded like trrrt. And if you look at Megaman's... Whoops. And here's how you know if you got it or not. If you watch Megaman's left hand now, there's a total of 2 pixels between his hand and the ceiling there. That means that you've got it. You've got the correct pixel. What you need to do now... I'll take that later. I'll show you when you've got the bad pixel. Now, you see that there's only 1 pixel between Megaman's hand and the ceiling. That means you got the bad pixel, and you will die. So, how do you get the good pixel 100% of the time then? I use a visual cue. If you see there, half of Megaman is in the black area. My short jump. And one thing to note here, really important, you must hold up. Hold up, you need to hold it. You can't press up when you stand on the second beam. The up input needs to be there when you land on the second beam. So, at this point, well, now it won't work, but... do a short jump, hold up, and voila, we got the good pixel. Works every time. So what you want to do from here, you want to do, there's 2 schools of this really, what you want to do here. The first school is you want to shoot a long beam and wait for that bird guy to be over to the... You want him to be somewhere, if you see my mouse now, you want him to be somewhere here when you start the zip. Let me just talk about how to start the zip. You need to place a beam to the left, and then you need to shoot 1 beam to the... No, you need to place a beam to the right, then you need to place a beam to the left. And after that, you just press up, and that will start the zip, and it looks like this. You see, we got the zip. And there's 2, as I told you, there's 2 schools to this. This is one school. You wait for him. You wait for that bird to be there. Then you start a zip. Why you do this is because if you don't wait for him to be there, chance is that you will hit the bird that is off screen to the right now and die. So, yeah. So, what do you do after you've started the zip then? You don't do anything basically. You press jump and then select 2 times. I'll show that to you. Jump and then select and then select again, and we'll pop up. So shoot beam to right, left, press up, jump, select, and select again. Now, if you find yourself being knocked down by that bird is all there, this is the strat I use. That's not the strat I use. So what I do is I start the zip much earlier. I think it's just as fast as the other method, but it's 100% consistent not to get knocked by that bird. So it's really up to you what strat you want to use. So what you do after, jump over here, switch to ice, that was late. You need to... There we go, that was perfect. You need to freeze those guys before they become too long. I don't really have a visual keyboard, I go by feeling. Then just jump and freeze those guys. For this guy, there's a... This is the fastest method, if you can get it. So you basically need to press select as soon as the shot makes it to him, but if you see, it's not that easy. You can... Then you will waste time. Oh, and then you mistime your pauses, and yeah, you can waste time like that. I use this method though. I shoot one time, shoot another time, because after the first time, Fireman will move to the left, or to the right. That makes it easier, even if you miss a pause, that makes it easier for you to not... Yeah, he will follow the shots, it will be easier to actually get it. So what you want to use, what you want to use is up to you, but yeah, you see there, wow, it missed, wow. Or you could use that strat instead. Cartina cow. Yeah, this tutorial isn't that in-depth going. I'm not going to teach you how to save frames on stuff. I'm going to learn you how to run. I'm going to teach you how to run the game. And if you want to do optimizations later on, then feel free to research. I'm not going to go through completely everything. So, Bombman. Start by jumping and shooting and hoping that those fuckers won't get annoying. Like that. Jump and then switch to ice weapon, jump through that, take damage, jump through that. Now we use our invincibility frames there. Whoops. Yeah, the first part here can go like shit. If the crackheads are having bad RNG. So here, jump and sorry, I lost my train of thought there. So here, jump and change to ice weapon. Hold right still because we want to move forward. Here, jump, take damage, and press select 2 times, and then you can just walk through here. So, here you want to shoot and jump to freeze that guy. Jump here, do a short jump here, jump. If you don't do a short jump here, chances is that you will be hit by this guy. I'll demonstrate that for you. Oh, I forgot to shoot him. So if I don't do a short jump, I'll get hit by that guy. So that's why I want to do that short jump. There we go. On this screen, shoot that guy to the left. Remember the ladder strats when shooting. Press shoot, jumping up. Jump up here. Here, do a short jump, full jump, and then shoot. That will make you freeze that guy. And you want to freeze that guy because otherwise it will look like this. Oh! Oh, no, no, don't kill me. Oh, no, no, no. So you want to do a short jump, full jump, shoot. Switch to magnet beam. Here you need to jump, 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 place beam, jump, jump, place beam, place another beam. and then go up. So, oh, I don't want to waste any beams. Let me just go here again. So, the reason I placed the second beam here is because if I don't do that, these fuckers will come to maybe damage me, but by being on a high wide position, that keeps them from spawning. So, and here we come to the bomb zip. So this is the movement you want to do. Place beam, oh. Beam up to a platform, and then jump as soon as you enter the platform, because look at what happens if you delay your movement even a little. He will spawn there, and he will kill you. So you want to be fast on this part. Now, here is the bomb zip. This works pretty much the same as sorry, I'm just keeping up with chat. This works pretty much like the fire zip. That was hard, but this is much easier actually. There's two things you can do on this screen. One which I can't do myself, but I'll just show you what you'd need to do, more or less. Otherwise, you can use the strat I'm going for, or you could do something like this is for Nudua. So you could do it like this. Place a beam here, place a beam there. And then do it like I'm going to do now. That's a little bit faster, but this is not 100% consistent, but it's much easier. So I'm just going to lay it out there that there is a faster strat, but it's much harder and inconsistent. Okay, so what you want to do from this pixel, once again, one gray pixel above Megaman's hand, shoot a beam to the right. Now, look at this beam. This is where people are losing runs. You see how far to the right this beam is? What you want to do, as in the fireman state, you want to try to get up to that beam. But if the beam is at this position, it landed too far from the ladder, look what will happen. I will fall down and die. There you see. It's closer to the ladder. That one is really good also. That is good. That is a troll beam. You can't stand on that one. Troll beam, can't stand on that one. Good beam, can't stand on it. Good beam. Good beam. So yeah. There's a bit of RNG, so if you see that you get a troll beam, place another beam until you get a good beam, so you can stand on it. So, throw one beam to the right. Throw one beam to the right. Immediately do a beam that expands the whole screen so that it covers the ladder to the right. I'll just show you. Like that. What you need to do then is jump up on the second beam, do a full jump on top of the second beam, face left and hold up. That was a troll beam. Face left and hold up. That will make you get that trick. Face left, hold up, and you'll find yourself here. Now, if you press up here, you will die. If you press select here, you will die. What you need to do here is fire 1 time to the left, then press select 2 times. That will make you zip all the way to the boss. So once you get up here, shoot 1 beam to the left, press select 2 times, and you will start zip. In real time it looks like this. You can do it really fast. Now, I died there. Why did I die there, you might ask? You need to... You can't stop. If you're uncertain on the position, you can do it like that until you get to the end. If you press right, Megaman will stop in the zip. What you need to do is when you're underneath the boss door, you need to press right for him to actually go into the boss room. Otherwise he'll go past the screen, fall down and die. So it looks like this optimally. Like that. Just fall down. And we're at Bomb Man. Switch to fire weapon. Depending on what kind of jumps it gets you, just use this method, as I've explained before. And you kinda need to learn each boss's invulnerability frames, how long they are, to time your selects. That one was really good. That's how it should look like. And I also mentioned that before you get used to it, the select part using a weapon on a boss is pretty awkward, because if you press select once and pause, and then press select again, there's a couple of frames before the games start computing physics and the time proceeds again, so you will need to learn that. Gutsman. I'll say it right now, I'll not go through all the stuff you can do at this stage. I'll only highlight the thing I do and mention stuff that you can do otherwise. So, from the start, you need to jump and kill these guys before they have a chance to shoot. Switch magnet beam. Now that was the that strat is not really hard, but what you want to do here is that you don't want to place a full beam to the right, because then you won't be able to jump down to the platform to place another beam. And why you want to do that is because if you start placing beams that are close to the top of the screen, you can't jump up on them. So we need to keep the vertical position of Megaman as low as possible to be able to fire beams so that we can reach the next part of the level. So just place a short beam here. That one was too short, obviously. That's something you need to figure out also. That one is good. Jump down, place another one. Another one. Another one. And we're home free. Now, the easier strat would look like this. You saw that the first beam we used is at this level. We can place a beam at a lower level by doing this. Shoot a beam to the left, and then what happens if you throw a beam to the right here is that it will end at this wall. But if we place a beam to the left and then press right, it will go through the wall, and we can start beaming on top of that beam at a much lower position. So this strat would look like this. It's a bit easier, but also a bit slower. So you're free to choose any of those two. So I die because I'm an idiot. So we're here. What we want to do now is to manipulate. So we want to time jumps. That's how I want it to be. Yeah, you want it to be like that. Or you could also do a low jump for the second one. I think I've seen people do that, but yeah, we want to be able to get past these guys without taking damage. Like that. Okay, next part. Now, here is some slow strats. There is a zip you can do here by placing a beam at... I don't know if this is the correct position. No, it isn't. I'm not going to go into this. Dexter's lab has a video on how his setup for this, the fast strat for this screen is. I'd recommend you to watch that. That's dxtrs lab on Twitch. The video's name is like Guts Zip Setup. But the slow strat looks like this. So that's the slow strats. But also the easy strat. Place one beam here, jump over that guy. Here we can do corridor zips again. Like that. To save like 5 seconds or so. If you want to. Otherwise you could just switch to Buster Weapon and just blast through here. So, here's the RNG boss. We need the bomb. So how Gutsman works is that he can jump forward, he can jump backward, and he can jump straight up. The best RNG if he jumps straight up, because we're going to place a bomb like under him. He jumped forward, of course. And that's how you kill him. Use the pause. Oh, fuck. I'll try to get a good one in. Apparently I can't at the moment. There we go. Now, there's an ass grab strat for this as well. I'll show you that one. You see? So that's what you want to do optimally. If, for some reason, your bombs don't hit him, well, throw another bomb and hope for the best. So, Wily stages. Blah 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 blah. So first switch to ice weapon. The reason is we want to freeze these guys, because if they do a low jump, they will hit you, and you need HP for this stage. So you need to learn the timing on when to freeze them like that. Jump and shoot that guy, jump into him, take damage, switch to electricity weapon, jump from this platform, shoot once, shoot twice, shoot thrice to get rid of those blocks. Now, here comes some really hard jumps. Let's see if I can get them. No. 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 So yeah, you need to get up there without taking damage if you can. Like that. Nothing much here. Jump, jump, jump. Have Elec weapon. Shoot right. Shoot right. Shoot right. Shoot right. Now you might notice that I shoot electricity here before. Well, seemingly I shoot it without a reason, but if you see here, there's 3 blocks here, and you can kill them off screen, which minimizes lag. That's why I shoot as early as I do. Like that. So, climb down ladder, and while on ladder, switch to magnet beam. You see, there's a ladder down there. Pop quiz. How do I get to that ladder in the fastest way? Not like that. Just hold up and you will climb it. So do a full jump, hold up, and press jump to go down to the next screen. This is the trolliest room ever. The movement pattern of these platforms is totally random. So what you want to do really is get past these without dying and grab those weapon refills if you feel you have to. And the reason why you might want to do that is because the weapon, the magnet beam stock, or the magnet beam energy is not refilled between every Wily stages, so you need them to be as high as you can, because there are some really hard zips that save so much time in Wily 2, 3, and 4. So you need as much magnet beams as you possibly can. So there we got a good pattern, and we can jump straight up here. Well, you got shot, what are you going to do? Not like that. So my suggestion for this screen is practice. Try and see if you can identify how they move and devise strats based on how they move. One thing that you might want to be doing is don't fall. Don't just fall, hold right. That will make you evade that first shot right there. So I've given you a couple of examples now on that room. Jump, place a beam, jump, place a beam. You can get up there with just 2 beams. But it's pretty finicky. Not like that. There we go. 2 beams. There we go. Cartina, what do you mean? Why am I not getting it? Yeah, as I said, hold right when you enter the screen with the platforms. That way you will evade the first shot from the platform. Well, I'll continue. Oh yeah, well, basically, there is a mix of the patterns that the moving platforms can give you. If there is you can jump up on the first platform and get shot by another one and fall down and die. Then you need to quickly press select to cancel the horizontal momentum. But if RNG is good, you won't get hit by that shot. There's like an infinite amount of RNG in that screen, so you should practice that screen until you more likely have covered all the RNG of that room. I can't explain it better. So for this fight, Elec Man, you jump over every part here. Oh. Get hit by his foot right here. I'll explain why. I'll show you why you want to get hit by that foot. Because you want to evade. If you're slow with sticking up your lightning weapon there's a chance you might get shot by him and waste time. So that's why most players prefer to take damage by the last foot part. Now these parts come in the exactly same pattern each and every time. Oh, that's bad. And yeah, if you fail it like I did now, you need to wait the full cycle again and lose like a lot of time. So, Yellow Devil is the boss with the least amount of invulnerability frames in the game, which means that you can spam select really fast to kill him. Let me just get the first hit in, okay? Look at his life. It's dropping like crazy. That was a good kill. So yeah. Is there any reason people don't switch to Elec when getting hit there? Getting hit where? Whoops. You see how fast you can pause and kill that guy. It's crazy. Now, Wily 2 is the stage where most high-level runs end, because there's a trick, the Wily 2 zip, which saves 15 seconds if you can get both of them, but they are really hard to do and inconsistent as well. So, I'll just show you my strats for this screen right now. So basically I shoot one enemy, jump, get hit by that guy and press select as fast as I can get hit by him, and then just continue walking. You can do it without stopping at all, but it's pretty hard, and if you miss it you die. Like that, but I didn't get the third enemy. Yeah, something like that. But I do a more consistent strat. I take damage and then just continue going. So, here is where there are two schools, I should say. Either we go down and kill Cutman, or we could do the Wily 2 zip. I've not practiced the Wily 2 zip, but I'll show you how it works. Basically you need to jump over here and fill up your energy beam. Place a beam at... Whoops. Place a beam at... Can't get the pixel. There. Place a beam at that pixel. That will make you able to jump up on it, face left, and then zip through the wall. Now, you might recognize this. We did the same when getting the Elec beam. And what you want to do here is that you want to scroll the screen downwards. So what you need to do is press right. You need to press right and then jump. The jump needs to come. This is where subpixels and RNG comes into play. The jump needs to come 1 to 3 frames after the right input. Oh, the left input, I mean. So you face right and then press left and then jump. There we go. And then press right at apex of the jump. There we go. And then I actually don't know what to do at this screen. Oh yeah. Like that. Basically, I think you can buffer, as you did in Ice 1 zip. You can buffer in the screen transition the right and jump input. So that makes you end up here. Now, you have despawned all the enemies for the rest of the stage. And you can do it like that, or you can do the wireless, or you can do the zip once again, which I showed you before. Yeah, I knew they say you hold left and A after Cutman's HP start going up. That works, okay. And then you need to press right when you're at the apex of that jump. That works, okay. So, this is a very, very, very hard strat, and most runners won't go for that. So I'll show you what I do, which is 15 seconds slower, but much easier. So, again, whoa. Shoot this guy, and when you have the chance, let him jump over you. So you stand on top of the left part there. For this part, shoot when he comes close to you. What happens if you shoot when he's not close to you? Didn't I save? Oh yes, I did. F6, okay. This is what happens if you shoot. Well, basically you fuck up the strat if you shoot when he's far away from you. So yeah. Shoot when it's close to you. I'll just show you first. That's how you're supposed to do. Jump over, wait for him to get into his firing animation, then shoot him again. Then just proceed left and jump. And for this is my own strats. I don't know if other people use them, but basically just hold right, cancel the damage there, take damage there, and jump again. Now, here you can do two things as well. The first thing is to switch to fire. Then zip off this ladder, as you did in Elec Man. Drop down 2 screens. And then we'll take it from there. That is one strat. I'll continue on that strat. I just want to... If you don't want to do that, you can just switch to fire. Go down these screens normally. Go down. Go down. Shoot them. And we're at the boss. So, obviously... Where's my save state? F1, okay. So this is what you can do. Zip down this 1 screen, 2 screens, then hold right and try to get out of the wall here. What happens if you don't get out on the wall there is that you will die. There's like invisible spikes that will make you die. And then there's a really inconsistent strat as well, which I'm not even close to figuring that one out. But if you press right here and transition into this screen, hold left and jump. Right, oh, right, whoops, hold right, whoa. Yeah, there's a 50%. There's a chance this won't work because of subpixels. I don't actually know exactly how it works, but anyway, if you hold left and then press right on that jump there, you can actually proceed 1 screen lower down, and you can get down here. Actually, I have Nuda's clip somewhere here that shows you how that one looks. So just look at this. Hold down twice, hold right, and then hold left and jump, and then magically you end up on this screen and you can exit there. So that's really inconsistent, but that's a thing if you want to optimize your time. I don't want to use fire weapon for a doppelganger fight because it's easy. Also deals the most damage to him, if I remember correctly. So what you want to do here is just jump and shoot, basically. It's easy. Now for this next stage, 2 days ago I actually found a setup for the magnet beam placements, which are completely new, so I'm the only one that uses them, I think. I'll show you how people were doing it before. You want to place beams here. You want to hit that pixel. You see the black, well, you can see what pixel it ended up on. And then you just need to jump up on it and jump again to get here. Press left, right, and then get out of the wall. Get out of the wall. There we go. And do the exact same thing again. Now, I thought this was a hassle because you can waste all your magnet beams here. Let's say you do like this. Oh, I can't get it. Oh my god. Oh my god. And the run is over. So I came up with a setup for this. You shoot one beam here, jump on top of it, do a full jump. Hold shoot in the screen transition, and bam! So shoot, jump on top of it, do a full jump. Hold shoot in the screen transition, bam! And I should mention that there are more pixels than that pixel which works here. I think the pixel that's 1 pixel above this magnet beam's placement also works. But okay, let's do this again. I'll do it like this, full jump, hold shoot, jump again. Here's the second thing I found out. If you exit the screen at this height, I think it works here as well. Hold right and shoot in the screen transition and the magnet beam will be correct. The problem is that, well, my controller isn't really good for exiting the wall. Let's see if I can get it one time for you. That's the correct. Ah! Oh, let's just make a save state there. So, here. Hold! And bam! There we go. So exit the screen here. Exit the wall here. Hold right and shoot, and bam! There we go. So here, on this screen, you need to face left, press select one time again, and then just mash start. But you need to do it quick. Like that. When you get to the end there, press right. Let me just catch up with chat. That's correct, PLD. You hold B while the screen transitions into the next room. Actually, I've not tried. Let me just try one thing out. Okay, you can't hold jump there. Now I fucked up that part, but okay. Let's just go with that. For this boss, there's a trick called duping. I'll show you what it's about. You see, normally we only have 4 blocks here that we can throw at the boss. And then we need to revert to killing him with Buster Shot, but you can actually duplicate these blocks. And I'll show you how. There! Haha! I'll explain actually what's going on here. I slowed it down for you. You need to press shoot as soon as the final block leaves the screen. There, but not there. This is a pixel perfect press. And if you fuck it up, you need to complete it with the Buster. So, the strat I'm using, or I have my own setup for it. Basically, I double tap. I start tapping when the block reaches the wall. Now that didn't work, but you get the idea. You just need to get the timing down. So, this is a run-ender, but you can still save it. You can still save it. I'll show you. Well, not magnet beam. Use the Buster for the first and second. That's a really bad example. Let me see if I can do it better. There we go. So now we only need to dupe once. There we go! So now I can actually just not dupe anymore and still finish the level. So if you're bad at the timing for duping, you can kill the first, second and third with just Buster Shots, and it wastes like only 2 seconds. Whereas if you miss the dupes, it wastes like 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 seconds. So this is kind of a safe strat, I would say. But for me, I'm fairly consistent at getting at least 2 dupes. So I only kill 1 with the Buster before going. Clutch, but I made it. So, Wily 4. You need to be fast at this first screen, just jump, 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 so you don't spawn those guys. And you don't want to fall down spikes either. As soon as you take damage here, switch to electricity. Now, depending on if you have magnet beams left for this stage, I have a couple of them. If you don't have any magnet beams left, you need to destroy 2 blocks here with Elec Man. And grab that one. But I have magnet beams left, so I only need to kill the top part, and then I can get a magnet beam to get here. So there's two strategies here. I'll show you what you want to do here, basically. That zip is so fucking swag. So basically you want to place a beam on that pixel. Once you've done that, jump upright and then just press left. That will make him zip through the wall. And once you get to the end there, just hold up and he will climb up that ladder. You can also stand here and hold. This might actually be more consistent for most. When you bump your head, hold the beam. Okay. Whatever goes for you, I guess. I think it's much easier to just time that single shot. So here, hold beam, drop down. Whoops, not onto the spikes. And get up here. So we need 2 beams for that. So there's another trick here, I'll show you. So we can actually do a mini zip here, which looks like this. It makes Megaman go a little bit forward. So what you want to do is you want to stand here, and as soon as you reach the ladder, just jump, delay up a little bit, and then just pray up. So jump and up once you reach the ladder, and you hear the timing for it. It's not that hard once you get used to it. And if, let's say, you fail, I actually don't have any viable backup strats if you happen to waste the beams on the zip we just did to the left here. I guess then you just need to walk through it normally. But that's not speedrunning strats, so if you fail that much, then it's up to you, I guess. So here's another thing. We'll bypass all of the boss refights by doing that. And what you want to do is that you want to place, depending on his pattern, you want to place one beam, jump up on top of it, then just shoot the beam, shoot another beam, and take damage. And immediately when you take damage, just mash start. You really need to mash start because you can't fuck it up. Like this. Oh, I still got it. Oh. Like this, and then you need to try it again. If you run out of beams, you need to use bombs instead. Like this. Well, that didn't work either. Oh, come on, bomb man. There we go. And then here, you should have enough fire ammo, so just jump over that one. And we're at the final boss. And basically you just jump and shoot fire until Wily is dead. You don't really want the fireball to hit him, you just want the swirling fire things to hit him. And you shouldn't die. So, that's how we run Megaman 1. I haven't been keeping up with chat, but do you feel that I have missed anything? Or is there anything you'd like me to explain more? I got a question. Why is the refight skip sometimes failing? You need the bomb man to throw a bomb. That's basically it. So, any more questions? Is there any question that you feel have been unanswered right now? I guess not. Now, while I have explained every trick, I have not explained every setup that people use, and if you fail a trick, there's a chance that you need backup strats for that, but I think that's a different question. So I hope that you can now run Megaman. So that's all for me right now, people. I need to do some DreamHack layouts, DreamHack winter layouts for the speedrunners, and then I'll be back in maybe 2 hours, and I'll get to do some actual Megaman attempts, so I hope you'll be there by then. Also, I need to get this walkthrough sorted out, upload it to YouTube, and write like times when I explain different